So I was looking at the Cal Ripken experience in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and I saw a few replica fields with dimensions I had never seen before. I had to investigate. Some of these parks were old minor league stadiums, and let me tell you, if you think there were some weird MLB stadiums of the past, nothing tops the fields of yore. Calfee Park, Pulaski, Virginia. Opened in 1935, Calfee Park has a long history, being used on and off as a minor league venue. It was in continuous use from 1982 until 2020, the last minor league tenant being the Pulaski Yankees. The field's odd dimensions are caused by Pierce Avenue, which cuts off the right field fence and is actually above the playing field. Many of the neighboring houses have views in which they can watch a game from their front porch. That's pretty cool. The field is still in use by the Pulaski River Turtles, a Woodbat Summer League team, and no, the grass isn't brown. It looks like this was taken in the winter. So let's get you some dimensions. Left field is 340 feet, the deepest part is 413, dead center is 391, and right field is 295 to the elevated street. Rickwood Field, Birmingham, Alabama. This one doesn't have outrageously weird dimensions, but it does have a rich history. Built in 1910, Rickwood Field is claimed to be the oldest existing professional baseball park in America, or in the world for that matter. Rickwood has seen legendary players take the field here: Willie Mays, Satchel Paige, and Willie Wells. In 2024, the park received $5 million in renovations, including a new playing surface, new dugouts, and a new scoreboard. Why? Because this legendary park would host a regular season MLB game that year featuring the Giants versus the Cardinals. Rickwood does have some interesting features. The light towers hang over the grandstand, and the roof in right field appears to be in fair territory. Dimensions: 321 to left, 401 to the deepest part, 391 to dead center, and 334 to right field. Rickwood was revitalized, but this next one won't be saved. Municipal Stadium, Hagerstown, Maryland. Built in 1930, Municipal Park was used for minor league ball until 1955, then had a 26-year vacancy until 1981, when it received a major renovation. Then it was used until 2021, but a year later, it would be completely demolished. Now its sad remnants rot away in an industrial area of the city. The former center field home run fence appears to be holding up South Cannon Avenue, so that likely will stay forever. Let's get you some dimensions. To left, I'm guessing 384, to center 380, to the deepest part 403, and to right field 341.
Now, before we get into our next weird minor league ballpark, let's get in a quick word from our sponsor.
Ah yes, long summer days, baseball games, and of course, baseball cards. Remember that feeling you got right before you ripped open a pack of new cards? With slab packs from Arena Club, you can experience that feeling all over again without having to drink from a hose. And you can score gem mints for a fraction of their retail price. It's the merging of the digital and physical world. After your pools are revealed, they are put in your vault, or you will get an instant offer for fair market value right on the spot. All right, let's see what I got this time. Ooh, I got a Ronald Acuna 2024 Topps Chrome Cosmic Gem Mint. I can send this to my vault, or I got an instant cash offer, which I can accept right away if I want to. And this is a real card. I can even have it shipped to my house. Arena Club is the most trusted in the game. You can also submit your own cards for grading. Arena Club provides a detailed grading report with full transparency on how each grade is determined. All slab packs contain one graded or one slab, with the diamond packs containing up to a 20K grail, like a Bobby Witt Jr. 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospect Gem Mint. So after this video, you can get 20% off your first slab pack or card purchase by going to arenaclub.com/5points and using promo code 5points, spelled out. Again, you can get 20% off your first slab pack by going to arenaclub.com/5points and using promo code 5points. NelsonCorp Field, Clinton, Iowa. Okay, now we have true weirdness in terms of dimensions, and these are quite intentional. Originally built in 1937 as Riverview Stadium, NelsonCorp Field was somewhat normal in 2002 when they added a pavilion and right behind the truncated fence. Additional renovations added this weird curved park in left field, encroaching the fence and putting an S shape in the field of play. The field was affiliated with the minor leagues until 2020, but is used today by the Clinton Lumberjacks, a summer ball team. Let's get you some dimensions. To left, it's 332, which is the same as what the S curve brings it back to. Dead center, it's 392, and the right field alley is about 400, and down the line, it's 322. The ballpark at Harbor Yard, Bridgeport, Connecticut. This is another one that is weird for not what it was, but for what it has become. Built in 1998 for $19 million and partially publicly funded, Harbor Yard had a seating capacity of 5,000. The home of the Bridgeport Bluefish, it had normal dimensions and was the team's home until 2017. The ballpark was then converted into this weird amphitheater, which was open in 2021, and it retains many of the stadium structures like the original grandstand and part of the old field. I mean, it looks obvious that this used to be a baseball stadium. Even the outfield fence is still up. What a wild conversion. This next one didn't get saved. Greer Stadium, Nashville, Tennessee. This one is even more sad than Municipal Stadium, as Herschel Greer Stadium was opened in 1978 and served as the home of the Nashville Sounds until 2014, when it was replaced by First Tennessee Field. Built next to an old fort, Greer had a cool-looking guitar-shaped scoreboard. It had normal dimensions, but the weird part is how it looks today. After being demolished in 2014, they essentially did nothing with the site but removed the rubble, and now it's an overgrown field that's just rotting. There were various proposals to put a soccer stadium or a museum here, but as of now, the site remains unchanged. Now, Greer Stadium had no plan for its demise, but this next one did it right. Katy Park, Waco, Texas. Katy Park was built in 1929 and had a capacity of about 4,000. It was used by various minor league teams until 1953 and was eventually demolished in 1965. It had square dimensions as it was located between Jackson Avenue and Webster Street in Waco. It sat as a junkyard for years until the Magnolia Market at the Silos was built. As the retail space grew, it was converted into a parking lot, and in 2020, more retail space was added, and a wiffle ball field was put where the old diamond used to be. It has a mini grandstand and a fence. The base paths are 42 feet, and the deepest part of the field is 92 feet from home. And for you married guys out there who are forced to watch HGTV nightly, yes, Magnolia Market is owned by Chip and Joanna Gaines. Okay, back to parks with weird dimensions. Warner Park, Madison, Wisconsin. Built in 1982 and renovated in 2001, Warner Park in Wisconsin has a seating capacity of 6,750. It was the home of the Midwest League Madison Muskies from 1982 to 1993, and now the home of the Madison Mallards and Madison Nightmares. Get it? Female horses at night. Nightmares, I tell ya. The ballpark has various pavilions that spill into the field, one in left in the power alley, one in right down the right field line, and that gives it these odd dimensions. Side note, the roof over the main stands looks oddly skewed. The dimensions are 304 to left, 381 to center, 379 to this well, and a very short 289 to right. So let's keep it in Wisconsin. Simmons Field, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Opened in 1920, Simmons Field is the home of the Kenosha Kingfish, a wood-bat summer league squad. It went through major renovations in 2024, but to me the coolest feature is this literal boat in left field, which is part of the home run fence. It's called the Miller Lite Fishbowl Club, which cuts into the field and provides a recreation area for fans. Fun fact, over 2,100 seats in the stadium came from Camden Yards. Let's get you some dimensions. To the boat, it's 314. Into this weird corner, it's 386. Exactly 400 to center and 329 to right. Now, let's get weirder. Amadée Roy Stadium, Sherbrooke, Quebec. We had to go to Canada for this one, and Amadée Roy Stadium is here to throw your eyes off. Opened in 1938, it was used by the Sherbrooke Indians from 1953 to 1955, and then a AA franchise, the Sherbrooke Pirates, from 1972 to 1973. At some point, the old ballpark was demolished in the 80s, and then it was replaced with this thing that we see today, one of the weirdest baseball configurations I have ever seen. The grandstand and dugouts are offset from the field, as well as these two on-deck circles. In left field, there is a hill leading up to the fence, and there is a warning track which warns of the hill. It looks well maintained, but also a visual clusterfuck. Dimensions: 321 to left, 376 to the alley, 400 to center, and 317 down the line. And now, for our last weird minor league field of the past, Engel Stadium, Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is an absolutely legendary stadium, and it represents a wide variety of emotions. It's both equally weird and equally sad. Opened in 1930 and used by the Chattanooga Lookouts until 1999, Engel Stadium saw countless legends play on this field. Harmon Killebrew, Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Satchel Paige, Willie Mays, Ferguson Jenkins, and a guy named Hank Aaron all played here. This area in center was actually a notch that featured a hill on it. Finding a good photo of this was challenging. The hill was there because the street behind it actually sloped upwards, making for a weird outfield fence. On the berm was the word Lookouts, clever use of space. Engel was used as the primary film location for the movie 42, which was shot in 2012. During production, minor renovations were done to the park but then removed, and it was returned to its abandoned state. Various groups have tried to get the stadium restored, however, it seems to be getting worse, not better. Let's get you some dimensions. To left, it's about 364. To the peak in center, it's an astounding 470 feet, and allegedly, Harmon Killebrew is the only man to ever hit it over this spot. Dead center is 419, and to right field, it's 312. I hope someday they restore this place because weirdness should last forever, shouldn't it? Well, what do you think? Did you enjoy the video? I did one on MLB weird parks of the past, so you should check that out too. And as always, please subscribe. I make interesting videos on sports. Subscribe. Subscribe now.